I've definitely bullied before, but I've only bullied out of insecurity. When I was younger, I was bullied a lot, and that really boiled within me. I tried to not make it really prominent, but I was 11, and I didn't know how to really control what other people said to me.
Yo, they was having fun till bro started talking. You see how everybody got sad?
What was being
They bro,
told.
come on, we was just laughing and you ruined the vibe. Come on, man. Bro, that boy, he gotta be 18, bro. The rest of these kids, bro, they 13. But he's definitely just a grown man. You can't convince me this man's a teen, bro. Bro, this man got a whole beard, bro. This man is not 13. Cut the cap. Y'all not convincing me. I've bullied someone. Spectrum. Video by Jubilee. Now we got teens in the room. They're having dialogues based on certain prompts, and they either disagree or agree with each other. Sounds very interesting. We were all teens once, so we know how this time of life can get. Let's get straight to the video, man. See what it's talking about. Do all teens think the same? These prompts are meant to spark honest reflection, challenge assumptions, and uncover what's beneath the surface. Let's do it.
I feel deeply seen and understood by my parents.
As a teenager. I mean, shit.
I don't think my mom...
I mean, shit, bro. You know, as teenagers, we all have things that we go through internally and we don't express them outwardly. So you can't just expect your parents to be a psychic. You feel me? Your mom or your parents, they gonna know something's wrong with you just by the way that you acting. But if you don't tell them exactly what's wrong, they not gonna know exactly. You're not gonna be completely seen or understood, but you was at least seen for sure. You know what I'm saying? But in order to be seen and understood, oftentimes you really gotta take that extra step and communicate. You feel me? Nobody's psychic. You can't just expect nothing like that. So I would say I agree. I might strongly agree. You know what I'm saying? From what I was back then. Yeah.
Mom doesn't understand me at all, but it's just me and my mom, and to say that she deeply understands me, I don't think she does. We just see things very differently. I think that my mom's trying her best, and at some degree I do get what she's saying, because if I was in her standpoint, I'd probably make some of the same decisions that she does. When we disagree, it doesn't go anywhere. The fight just stays there. We have really different opinions about everything, and it makes us not really be able to connect. If she wasn't related to me, I feel I would never talk to her. I used to really want a better relationship with my mom, and for a while that's all I focused about. But I just realized some people aren't meant to connect like that, and I just try to stay in my own.
Saying that about your mom is crazy though. You only get one of those. As long as she not holding you, you feel me, starving you or beating on you. You feel me? You could salvage that, I feel.
Path, if that makes sense.
For me, it's the complete opposite. My mom had me when she was 17, so I feel she understands all the teenage struggles and all the stuff that all the ways that I feel, because she went through the same thing.
I was gonna say that your mom was not a teenager when she didn't have all these mood swings and hormonal changes too. What you mean she don't understand anything? If you just took the second to explain your standpoint and then listen to her explain hers, y'all could definitely come to a common ground. But it just seemed you don't really want to. You just no. She don't understand me. No. It's golly, man, calm down.
So recently, me and
Time
my
to
mom
grow
are
up.
We've gotten very good at communication and ways to resolve arguments. And at this point, I couldn't tell you the last time we got into an argument. My friend one time, she was telling me, "Oh, I love your top. Your top is so cute." And she was like, "Oh yeah, I almost wore this other top, but my mom saw me in it and she said it looked slutty." And I was like, "Ooh, that's not how you talk to your kid." I always grew up with, it was my mom.
I mean, I guess, but you know what I'm saying? If the top looks slutty, it looks slutty. Shout out moms for letting her know, you feel me? Because it's all type of creeps out here, bro. Men and women, mainly men though. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be creeps, I ain't gonna lie. And sending the wrong message with the way you dress, that's very easy. Just because you're not well educated on the matter. You think it look good, but you don't know what it really insinuates in this current world, you know what I'm saying, with all these creep ass niggas out here, you feel me? So if your mom, she didn't have to say that, you know what I'm saying? She could have said, well, that's a little inappropriate. I would just want you to not show as much skin. But hey, her mom's kept it a buck. What you want her to do? You feel me? She looking out for you at the end of the day, so shoot.
My grandma, my grandpa, and that was just our family. So like I never yearned for a dad because I had my grandpa and my grandparents are young. So it's not like something that like bothered me.
Yeah, same for me. Like my dad, like he was alive when I was like littler, but like I never like had a father figure like after he died, and like I never really like felt like I needed it. Like I had like enough male role models in my life. I think I was 6 or 7 when my dad died, and my sister was like
Rest in peace.
5 or 6. My
She
dad,
laughing?
he died of leukemia.
Are you laughing? Why did John laughing? All like, sorry, what you
My dad,
what you laughing for,
he
man?
died of leukemia.
That's
cancer.
messed up.
Yeah. I don't miss him. Like I miss him, but I miss the person that I could have known, not the person that I did know.
Golly, bro.
Knowing that I could have had a dad growing up.
Man, you creeping everybody out, man. I don't mean to discount your experiences, but golly. You say you wouldn't talk to your mom if you wasn't related. You don't miss your dad. Like, bro, is you good?
That's what I wanted more than actually having a dad. He tried to be involved, but he was always like so physically drained and mentally drained that he wasn't like as big as a part of my life that everybody else wanted him to be.
He wasn't present.
But he was a big part of my life when I was little.
When I was in kindergarten, my dad became paralyzed from the waist down because he got into a bicycle accident, and that really affected my relationship with my dad. Because, I mean, he didn't do anything wrong, but I just felt so, like, isolated. Like, whenever I went out, like, people would always just, like, look at me, like, and I just, like, hated it. Because, like, why me? It's something that took
Just cause,
a really long...
Is it because you was seeing with your dad when he was in a wheelchair and stuff? Like, they was looking at you crazy or something like that?
time to work through, and at one point, I think it affected my relationship with my dad because I was sort of ashamed, but, like, unrightfully so, because it's like I felt so guilty for being so shameful, but I like at the end of the day that was just how I was feeling, and I didn't know how to work through it, so I just sort of like pushed it to the side, and whenever people would like bring it up to me, I just like cry.
Well, having 2 moms, they really filled in where they're lacking, because I actually had no like male figure growing up, so I didn't learn how to like shave. I didn't know like when my voice was dropping. They know me, like they know what I like, who I like, what I'm interested, where I'm going. I would tell secrets to my mom and she would understand. We like the same music, we listen to Green Day. We agree more than we do disagree. But there's always something that they mess up. They immigrated from the Philippines in the 80s. Their political views, they had to be the opposite. I'm opposite of what they believe in, just so they can fit in. And before, when they told me to marry a girl, I accepted it and I was fine with that. But I went with that for so long that I thought that was just me. Instead of I can't change who I am at that point, they always thought I was straight. And I
could kind of tell you wasn't, bro. I could kind of tell, gang. So at least somebody understood you, right?
Continued that so they wouldn't change how they think about me. But when I did come out, I guess it was freeing because then I would like, I can relate to my mom more than I could before. Now I'm really owning that. It's not so heavy on me anymore.
What if the story you're telling yourself isn't the whole story?
Man, get off my screen, man.
Makes you
What is you talking about, boy?
And what might I be missing?
Get out, man.
Now let's get back to the video.
Yeah,
I
let's
have bullied someone.
bully someone. Yeah. I hate to say it, but yeah.
I somewhat agree because like I do bully people, not to like an extent, like a point where they would like want to like hurt themselves. Like they're like, oh my gosh, like I'm being bullied so hard, like I can't take it anymore.
Yeah.
But like just like my friends, like I'll like bully them.
I mean, I don't really bully niggas. I just poke fun. I just make fun of niggas, bro. I made one real crazy bad joke about a boy, but we all did that, John. But I definitely led the forefront. I hold that nigga. I ain't gonna lie. It was sometime in middle school. It wasn't good. Parents got caught. Niggas was scared. Like, bro, it wasn't a good time. That was the only time I could really remember like doing somebody north, and that was terrible, bro. But normally, no, I'm a kind guy. I don't bully people, but I like poking fun at niggas. You feel me? But that's not bullying for real.
Like, you know, like playful.
I feel like with my friends too, I feel like we're like, I wouldn't consider like we're like hating on each other, but like we're like kind of in a way like playfully bullying each other. Like someone would be like say this, and then someone will say that, and someone would be like, oh, at least I don't got them British teeth, and then someone else would be like, okay, at least I don't got that bowl cut of a haircut, or like something like that.
The only reason why I stood on disagree is because like I do all of those same things, but I wouldn't consider those like bullying. Maybe like it's just me poking fun at my friends, and it's like more of a banter than anything else. I've been around so many bad friends, and I've had so many bad friends that it's just easier to cut them off and make new friends than try and resolve relationships that are kind of already beat down. Anytime I hear somebody talking bad about me, I try and avoid conflict, and I just stop talking to them or unadd them on social media rather than
what else do you need to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, cut out that negative energy. You don't gotta tell nobody to like you. You can't stand up for yourself if that's what you're saying you're gonna do. But in terms of, hey man, you shouldn't talk to me, no bro, just disappear, and they gonna feel that presence. And if they really mess with you, they gonna come correct. They gonna correct they act. They're gonna be like, hey man, what happened, you good? And then now they can finally listen to the way you want to be treated. But hey man, you don't gotta prove nothing to nobody. You don't gotta beg nobody to like you.
asking them why they did it.
If there was like a line in between somewhat agree and disagree, that's where I would stand, because I don't think I've like really like bullied anybody, but like I bully my sister like a lot. That's why I'm standing here, because I'm so mean to my sister.
What you said about siblings, like to my brother and my sister, I've kind of been like more like not to the playful, but like literally like kind of bullying. But we both do it each other. Like my brother will say something to me, and then like I'll say stuff to him that I don't think I could say on this, but like, cause like we'll go like a little too far. But I mean, I'll call him like kind of like
Brady.
Oversized in ways, and then he'll just like kind of pick me up and throw me. I mean, that has happened like once or twice, but like we'll just like bully each other.
Yeah, me and my sister do that too.
Yeah.
I agree, because like me and my sister, we do bully each other quite a bit. I wouldn't do it to someone else, but I would do it to her, because like it's like she wants me to like fight back, so I have to.
I've definitely bullied before, but I've only bullied out of insecurity. When I was younger, I was bullied a lot for having two moms. Someone told me that maybe you should have had a dad growing up, and that really like boiled within me. I tried to not make it really prominent, but I was like 11, and I didn't know how to really control what other people said to me, and that sort of spilled into bullying other people just to like compensate what was being told about me. When I was growing up, I had a lot of insecurities. And
Yo, they was having fun till bro started talking. You see how everybody got sad?
what was being
They like, bro,
told
come on, we was just laughing, gang. You ruined the vibe. Come on, man.
about me. When I was growing up, I had a lot of insecurities, and the only way I can make myself feel better is if I put other people down and say like, I'm on a pedestal. Like, I was a big
Bro, that boy, he gotta be like 18, bro. The rest of these kids, bro, they like 13. But he's definitely just like a grown man. You can't convince me this man's a teen, bro. He just seems way more mature and well more spoken, and not to mention taller than everybody else, bro.
back then, and I would find like people who like
Bro, like this man got a whole beard, bro. This man is not 13. Like, cut the cap. Y'all not convincing me.
are bigger than me, and I would say, oh, at least I'm not like that. And I was like, I would try to like cheer myself up by putting other people down, like, well, I have a better haircut than them. I was just not doing as well in school, so I would blame the teacher for not really helping me, and I would like exploit that by finding little ways to like crack her down, and so to make myself feel like I'm superior than my teachers or someone else that I really didn't like. Those insecurities then went away, and I realized like, oh, that was just so nasty of me back then to just like turn my insecurities and put them in other people, and it was just like, I just got tired of being angry all the time, and I didn't really gain anything out of that. I guess I just wanted to feel validated, and the way I felt validated was by being toxic. The day after sixth grade, like something clicks. I spent a whole year just being a bully, and it wasn't like, that's who I don't want to associate myself with anymore.
I think I sort of have like a similar experience. There's this time, I think in like 9th-ish, 8th-ish grade, there's this one girl, I have no idea, like she didn't do anything wrong. I think, again, it was like out of insecurity, because I'd like be nice to her, but like behind her back, I'd like say a lot of stuff. And I guess like this question sort of unlocked that memory, because I think I try to like sort of hide it away, because it's something I'm not proud of at all. She found out, and we were friends, and she got really upset. When I like got the consequences for my actions, I
You
felt
got beat up?
so guilty. Like it was like, why are you saying all this? You know, I definitely like learned, and I think we're good now. But I think that was a really big lesson.
I'm pretty sure that's really all bullying is, bro. Someone feels bad about the way that they are, and they're not wanting to be looked down upon by anybody else, so they just pass it on to the next person. Like, I feel like that's really all it is, because like if you're secure within yourself, bro, and you happy within yourself, it really ain't no reason to bully nobody, gang.
Because sometimes you got to learn by mistake, because sometimes I do have a big mouth, and you know, I've learned to control it, but I just like sometimes say what's on my mind, and that was like to an extreme.
I feel comfortable in my gender and sexual identity.
Awesome. It's good that they all
I
feel
don't know. I don't
good.
really think about it too much. I just think it's just like I just sort of go with the flow, and you know, like go how like I feel, and like I feel comfortable in like who I am and what I look like, and you know, how I present myself. Like sexual identity and like orientation like has crossed my mind, but it's just sort of like in a way where I'm like, okay, well, I just feel comfortable in the way that I am.
Like I know exactly who I am, and I don't think I like ever had a doubt about it either.
What do you mean, like exactly who you are?
Like my sexual orientation and stuff like that. Like I never had a doubt that I'm straight. Like I don't know how to describe it. Like I always knew what I wanted.
Do they go to school together?
Yeah.
Like they always been laughing with each other and shit. That wasn't even funny.
I agree. Like, I'm very comfortable with being a female. I've never like really wanted to, cause like when I think about it, I'm like I just like go pros and cons. I'm like being female is like, I don't know. Other than periods, everything is pretty good.
Do you think like if instead of like straight being the norm, if we're all gay, right? And that was like the norm in society, do you think you would still be straight?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm boy crazy. Like I've always just liked guys. I've never wanted to be with a girl. Like,
have you ever had like a really bad experience with a guy?
No.
Oh, dang.
Said, oh dang.
I feel like I had enough questioning, like for years, to really solidify that I'm strongly agree. Like I'm comfortable that I'm a guy because I did question why I'm the only guy in my family who's all women. So why am I the only guy? Like I'm the only odd ones out. I had enough questioning my sexuality. Like I've been with guys and I've been with girls. I know I'm bisexual because I have experiences growing up that really helped solidify like, oh, I like this and I like this, and it helped me gain my values.
I feel overwhelmed by
What's
the
up, bro?
stress in my life.
She ain't even think about it.
I can handle my stress. I just find it hard to manage it and maybe time manage like what's most important, what I need to get done first. And I kind of just let some important things slip through the crack. And I should focus more on things like grades and school instead of other things that I occupy with my time. When I was little, I felt like really ugly, and then I like carried myself that way too. I try not to think about what other people think about me, like, oh, if everybody thinks I'm rude, why would I try to be nice? After I realized like it doesn't matter what people say, like it made me grow, it made me like reflect. I stopped being like disrespectful and rude, and I started listening more, and I just changed, like I flipped my grades around.
Hey.
Like I made a comeback because I realized like I was being in a negative mindset, and everything I was doing was like affecting the people around me in a negative way. I was just always being rude, I guess, and my grades were bad. So I realized that I wanted to like turn it all around.
Indeed.
The only thing I'm really
That's what's up. She says she don't really care about what nobody think about her. Man, I would love to be there. Or at least she says she tries, right? We all try, I imagine. But when you truly realize, bro, that people's opinions of you, they do nothing to you. It's not like you get electrocuted or like, you know what I'm saying? Nothing like that. When somebody thinks something bad about you, you don't even know what they think about you unless you ask them after time. You feel me? So you just live your life, carry on doing what you do, whatever they think about you, and let them. It's not like you gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you live on. You still doing your thing. You go to bed same day, same way every day. You wake up same way every day. You live your life same way every day. It's like only person opinion about you that you really got to worry about is yourself, bro. Or at least that's number one. Remember that.
Stress about is just literally just sports because like I run like 30, 20 miles a week and I'll just do that and sleep. And I feel like I just love sleep, you know? That's what I love most about my life.
I
Yep.
had the same thing when it comes to stress. I'm also, I row for my college and we have practices.
See what I tell you, bro. This nigga, he's just way older than everybody. Why is he here? Y'all couldn't get another like 15-year-old. You ain't.
Morning at 6 a.m. and balancing that with
No, shout out to you, gang. Shout out to you for coming here, bro.
school, and then also because I want to be in the film industry, also late nights of shoots and dates and like writing scripts. It's hard to balance, but it really comes in waves.
I would definitely say my situation's really different because I do online school and then most of my focus is on like social media. So I have to manage like responding to emails, looking at my views, keeping up with the trends, then doing online school. I have to do it on my own and I don't have a manager or anything. So it's like I have to figure out what is right for me and that takes like trial and error.
I am a rising senior, so I'm in like the college application season just now, but I think in general, I'm pretty stressed out. I go to a really competitive school. Like everyone's always starting a new nonprofit where they like donate $100,000 to charity or like finding their own AI tech startup. And I think there's always just like this feeling that I'm not doing enough and that I have to do more, but I don't have enough time.
I kind of have to agree with that too because like I have an older sister around 18 and she like is like probably like the best student, like that goody two-shoe student who got into an Ivy League school, you know, like 40 extracurriculars, like national champion in running, like all of this, and I just like, and I kind of feel regular, and I'm like, and it's like, and I'm like put out at such a high standard. Me and my brother, like we're put at such a high standard compared to her, you know. And then like I don't got that like smarts like her. You know, my dad is like kind of not to be mean to him, but he's just kind of more regular compared to my mom, who's like a lawyer, very smart, and she really got her smarts compared to me. When I'm compared to my sister, you know, I feel awareness of it. Like, yeah, I get it. She's like the peak like student, you know, you want to strive to be here, you know. Sometimes I'm like, oh, what? It's hard to be here, but like, you know, it's a good like motivation, you know. Like I would say that she's an inspiration in ways, like, you know, sometimes like in other categories I kind of want to be myself, you know. You should still also be yourself, but also try
to and that's the thing, bro. I feel like shout out my dog, man. Shout out my dog real quick. Round of applause for him real quick, because what he said, it was great. He said, yeah, it's a little stressful that I'm being held to her standard, but I do see her as motivation, right? And you would only be stressed out to live up to that expectation if you didn't already know who you was. And my boy is young, so of course he doesn't know who he is, right? But if your mom is talking about, you gotta be like your sister, and you going off what your mom thinks you should be instead of just saying who you should be yourself, it's like, yeah, mom, I see that, but no, I'm gonna be a YouTuber. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Just like own it, own who you is, bro. And like you said, if you want to use your sister as motivation, if you want to ascend to her level, do that. But you gotta win it for yourself. Don't just do it because someone else told you to. Do it because you truly chose it, and then it won't feel like pressure because that's just what you was destined to do. You mean? That's just the way you see it.
strive to be your better person. You know, she kind of motivates me to do that.
Yeah, sometimes like I feel like I stress myself out with things that don't need to be that serious. It's mostly about school though, because like I do like a bunch of like stuff in school, like where you have to be like always at school doing stuff. And I feel like when I like think about it, I'm like, oh my gosh, like how am I gonna get there? Like how long is it gonna take? Like I always get stressed out thinking about it, but then when I'm there, it's not that bad.
The core cause of a lot of my stress is myself, because like I am comparing myself to other people. And then I see those videos where this guy got a 1600 SAT score. He has a 5.0 GPA. And like I see all that, I'm like, oh my God, I'm not doing anything. And then I get up and I start like researching and I get into this little like cycle and rabbit hole. And then I just end up crying because I'm like, there's nothing I can do. It's too late. And then it's just like sometimes I have that cycle where I just like crash out a little bit. But
yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, you doing great, man. You doing great. Just keep doing your thing, man. You know what I'm saying? You wake up every day doing your best. That's enough, man.
I'm the opposite. I'm so unmotivated. Like, I don't know, like in school, everybody's like, oh, I need to try better. Like, oh, I need to get better grades. And I never had that. Like, I don't care about my grades. Like, I should, because it's my future. But like, I never had that, like, I don't know, drive.
Obsession.
Maybe that's the word. I want to like go outside more, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like school is like really like limiting.
explore the world, kind of like go to like beautiful countries and like travel the world in a way.
Yeah, kind of just like, I feel like school kind of like puts
My
you in
boy
a
trying to get in that game. He said, I could take you to them beautiful countries if you want. You know what I'm saying? My boy trying Mac. Okay, bro, you heard she was boy crazy. He said, you gonna be crazy over me. Hey, shout out my dog Brady. That's his name, right?
box, you know, like it like limits you, like you have to just sit down and
Yeah, I
like,
kinda agree
read
with-
and write.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I just don't want to like, you know, live a boring 9-to-5 life. You know, I want to like, you know, if I kind of want to like join the Air Force and, you know, kind of travel the world, you know, and then
Okay,
become a
boy.
pilot after so I could travel across the country.
Yeah, I think that's like something that also like I remind myself after I have those like spiraling crash outs is that there's like, we only have like one life, right? And there's so much life to live and it's not gonna end like, I mean, it might, but you know, it's like likely not gonna end like right now. So like,
Yeah.
you know, like pursue what you wanna do because you only have like one chance to do it, right? I feel like right now
Exactly.
everything is super messy. It's super
Because bro, everything that I obsess over on a day-to-day basis, I just imagine when I'm on my deathbed, bro, am I gonna be thinking about any of this? If the answer is no, move on with your day. It might stay in your mind, bro, but move on with your day. Dead ass. Cause bro, it be feeling crazy. Like my body just knows what to do. Like separate from my mind, right? I could be thinking something so crazy. You feel me? I'm so absorbed in something from the past, but I'm still moving towards the future. My body's still doing it. You feel me? Automatically, and I'm not even the controlling it. It just knows what to do. And that kind of scares me, bro, because I don't feel like I'm doing it consciously. For real, because my conscience is so obsessed with this insignificant stuff when my body's doing the stuff that it needs to do to get through the day, right? And it's just weird that I have like two entities. I don't know if y'all can relate to that, but let me know if you can.
divisive. People are just like fighting with each other, and I think with my background in acting, I have the ability to understand others and listen to others more. And my generation as a whole, I think we can contribute to that as well. People are way more willing to listen in our generation than I feel like the current leaders, and
Yeah,
I have
definitely.
hope that I can contribute, but also I think we could just create a better environment altogether.
What if you never had to worry
Amen.
about what anyone else thought of you?
I would love
feel
that.
Like? Hit the link below for perception box questions that invite you to zoom out, soften up, and see things a little bit differently.
Okay, I wrote you off. I ain't gonna lie, shorty.
Guys,
You's pushing something a little cool. Okay, my boy Brady Ray Hugger.
we're more hungry.
Teenagers.
Oh, my nigga Brady waited. Oh shit, Brady. Gang, come on, bro. You not getting no hoes like that, brother.
Team
My
on me.
dog really
Team
doing
on
the
me.
float.
1, 2, 3.
Teenagers. Cool.
Yo, that's crazy, bro. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to the video. Shout out to Jubilee. Shout out the kids, bro. It was a little like, you feel me? They couldn't articulate themselves the best. It was kind of awkward. Everybody was just like real self-conscious. I could sense, and it was just like, you feel me? Nobody was really bouncing off each other's energy quite like they should have been, right? Besides those two girls, they seem like best friends and shit. But it was a great conversation, very refreshing to get in the minds of young people. You know what I'm saying? See what they thinking. As I could compare it to how I was feeling back then, what I know now is kind of like, hey man, it'll all be okay. Because I'm a little older, you know what I'm saying? I've been around the block a few times, and like things that they've been thinking about, I thought about and I got through, so I can offer a little bit of insight. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like me talking to my younger self in a way, and it's quite comforting. Yeah, so I enjoyed watching this video. Hopefully y'all did too. If you did, make sure to like the vid, comment, and subscribe. Thank y'all for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Love y'all. Peace.